Hello everybody, my name is Ethan. Welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 as Mexico. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we're invading the United States still, not a huge surprise. I will apologize, the videos over the past 2 weeks have been a little bit off. I was sick and then I had 3 essays to write. I still have one of the big essays to write still, so videos are still going to be a little bit wobbly, but hopefully we can try to get back to a regular schedule, especially going into the spring. Anyways, so it looks like the British or the Germans, somebody is trying to land troops over here in Miami. If that's the case, that'd be actually pretty good to open up a kind of a second front against the United States, trying to maybe divert their forces somewhere else. I did also notice that Canada does still exist in none of it. They've got a single German division. Apparently they're actually shipping 3 German infantry divisions into fucking none of it. Great time up there. So yeah, we're still kind of outnumbered by the United States. You have probably 150 divisions. We're still at 53. Our manpower is still not great. Germany is trying to tackle the communist threat, which I think will make them have a CB. They'll have an annexation CB against the Soviets, and I don't know how the hell that's going to work out. We shall see. Also, I did create Serbia over here because I gave the land to Austria, but then the borders were completely terrible. So Serbia is now just basically a puppet state underneath the Austro-Hungarians. Okay, so this is available. Is it just the reconcile? I don't think we need any of these. I think for right now we're kind of okay. We're integrated into the Panama Canal. The United States, can we kick them out of Panama City? Because right now this is technically causing capitulation in our country. Because that's, this is a core state of ours. To modify our government. Are we at our 10% yet? No, I think we just did that at the end of the last episode. We should be fine there. Apparently there's still more decisions. Blow up the Panama Canal. We can. I don't know how that would help us out. We'll lose stability and war support. What's that do for us? Yeah, it just means that nobody can use it, but we can use it. It's in our hands. I'm assuming it's if the AI is about to take it, you can blow it up so that the enemy can't use the Panama Canal, but that's a little bit silly. I don't think that needs to be done. So what can we do right now? Basically, we have no information about the United States at all. We know they have 1 infantry division here with absolutely nobody in it. But almost all of our conflicts are just going completely blind. Germany doesn't have a commander leading these forces, which is just fantastic. Are we at least winning here? Their morale and organization is pretty bad, so hopefully we can kind of push our way through. Do I want to force attack it? Let's force attack it. So we should just win that battle now. Get 5% discounts to these. Our airplanes. So it's 1942. We can try getting night research speed times 1.28. Let's just research night vision now. Because having, any combat modifiers in night, about half the day, I guess maybe a third, but still, it would probably be beneficial for us. So there we go, kick them out of Panama. They basically can't do anything. They'll have no supplies whatsoever. And you just attack as soon as you're ready. Because they can't retreat anywhere, so they'll just die, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so they're not now all dead. So where can I actually put these troops now? Because they don't all need to be advancing in this direction. So you have more military factories. What do we need factories for? We need more motorized divisions. We need more fighter craft. So we'll go first things first. Get more motorized. Yeah, let's go like that. That should be fine for now. Apparently also have a lot more infantry divisions are ready to deploy pretty soon. Should all actually deploy in this area up here. Yeah, as soon as this area is captured, where do we put the Green Army? We'll probably just have it up at this front line. I'm gonna say have it right here, and they can all deploy up there soon. Having our entire army on one front against the United States would probably be useful, as opposed to being too spread out. Right now, I mean, they're actually low supply again. Like, they were low supply for a while. Unassigned divisions. You guys are all now part of Green Army. Just deploy and get up there as fast as you can. Are we building tanks? Yes, we do have 2 light tank brigades. So, I mean, we're not really going to spend these points on anything else. So let's just get the mobile tank. I mean, they're both the same thing. This one just seems like it's better. Oh, we're not in a faction with the Soviet Union. Okay. Never mind, we can only go heavy tank or tank designer. But we're not building heavy tanks right now. Actually, it's just 5% heart attack. It's probably to... You know what? Let's get this one then. I thought it was only actually for heavy tanks. But if it's going to help us with our actual damage modifiers, that does seem useful. So apparently they failed in their invasion of Miami. That's not a huge surprise. Do I have CBs against anybody else right now? Just El Salvador. We're definitely not going to try to attack them. Because again, they have like, what, 40 divisions right here? That's a lot of troops. And, you know, they'd also probably join the American faction or something like that, which would be dangerous for us because we need their faction as weak as possible. I mean, the United States right now is the only country within the European Union. Everybody else has actually died. Are you part of our faction? No, Finland is not. And the Soviets haven't tried to attack them or anything like that. Soviets, they're actually not doing any focuses right now at all. Which is kind of funny. So are you actually going to straight up attack them in 5 days? I mean, the amount of troops in Europe isn't that high. Like, I don't know if they can actually beat the Soviet Union. You know, my gut says no, that they'd probably just lose. I mean, their strength's still actually not at 100%. Which is a bit surprising. Like, how about you guys? You're taking, low supply damage. I think what we have to wait for is for the United States to try to attack us, and then just immediately counterattack. But I don't know when they're going to attack us. Also, why are we on speed 5? I didn't even notice that. Stay back. We'll stay on speed 4. We have 1 ship here. These troops are going to deploy. Why can't you build right now? I mean, their names are green. I don't know why their names are green. Right now we're 2.1 million, 2.4 million on their side. Who's been losing all these troops? Germany and Britain have lost like 1 million men between them. I think they're all getting sunk by the U.S. Navy. I don't know where else they could possibly be losing men. They have low supplies, but again, we can't really push into them that well. Yeah, it has to be them just losing men constantly to the American Navy. They have 260 ships. I mean, my fleet can't fight them. Like, these are just all divisions getting smashed by U.S. Navy, and I mean, they're sending a lot of men to Mexico. Like, they're not even going like a safe way. You'd think they would try to go down to like Panama or something like this and walk up, because there's probably going to be less Navy American ships down here. I would imagine, at least. Right now, there are no friendly ships, 80 enemies. Friendly ships are here. No friendly ships here. So where are they then? Yeah, so they got, our fleets are here. And they keep going through the Gulf of Mexico, which has no friendlies at all. Like, these are the safe areas, but they keep going through the Gulf of Mexico and dying. I'm assuming that's how they just constantly are, like, just losing thousand men. Like, there's so many troops actually in Mexico right now. Can we support our own armies? Like, no, not even a little bit. There's not enough. There's no way we can support all these troops in Texas right now. Since Germany, we're gonna align Romania. I mean, that would probably be good if Romania can join our side. But I don't think there's a way for them to actually join our faction. And I don't think Germany's actually declared war on the Soviets, so I don't know. I mean, they're already not online, so I don't even know what the United States or what Germany's trying to do at the moment. I mean, apparently Green actually feels somewhat confident with this plan. Is it because this entire area just was abandoned by the enemy? That might be it. So you're gonna push your way all the way up to New Mexico and Oklahoma. Okay, so yeah, we just did the thing where we just wait for the Americans just to move and do something that I do not understand. So this line, I think, can immediately be shrunk. No, you guys have to move forward. Now you guys can advance here. Pause the game. Green army advance up here. Blue army, your front line can shrink. The more focus on just like California. How long till you actually get there? Will you be there before the Americans show up? No, you will not. I mean, our organization is quite low. And that's going to be multiple combats right now as well. Unless you're moving that province, I really can't 100% tell. Or are you moving here? Like it's one of the two, and I really don't know. You guys can just both be on normal battle plans for right now. Try to support our allies in the area. Yeah, their organizations, they are like really, really weak. So maybe we can try to push in. I mean, many of them are multiple combats. These two guys are also, like, really weak themselves. Just 100% bonus. Yeah, let's get some better aircraft. Okay, so the front, I don't understand why the front line breaks like this. Like, what determines it? Anywhere else is the AI just completely abandoned? The answer is yes, like right over here in, Texas. Again, why would they have abandoned this area in Texas? I have no idea, but they did it. Guess you're trying to advance that way. Can you beat the Americans there? I don't think so. Like, it doesn't seem, Oh no, the Germans did land over here in, Florida. But I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to hold on to it. If you could somehow go take Miami, I'd be surprised. But I don't know how you got destroyed so goddamn quickly. Like, it just seemed like it was a bloodbath. Oh, did they take this province back? They might have. Okay, so yeah, you guys move up forward. Try to, maybe push in a bit more. Maybe we can push into this province a little bit. don't really think so. Again, our organization, like, kind of low, but some Italian troops here. The British are starting to show up. Like, the Green Front's actually, like, really, really small. Like, these guys are just too dug in. The Germans have, yeah, they completely lost any foothold they had in Florida. Really disappointing. I really thought they might have been able to, you know, get something done. And most of our army actually doesn't even want to go to the front lines right now because Texas is so unsupplied. Like, we're having serious issues in that area. Okay, so some of their troops are falling back. I'm guessing this guy's probably like, yeah, they're still pretty strong. You know, 400 defense. You know, it's quite a bit. Maybe the United States will just attack into us. Again, I think that's really our best chance. I mean, maybe we could try to land in, like, Tampa. This is not Tampa, but, you know, northern Florida. Land in, like, Mobile. Or something like that. Or land in, like, Quebec. Land in Halifax. Just try to land somewhere else. But I don't have any, like... Do we have Marine divisions? I don't think I have Marines even invented yet. So maybe we can try to invent Marines and then set up, like, some sort of invasion through, like, New Brunswick? I mean, I wish that the AI kept more troops in Canada. Because if, you know, this is a two-front war now in the United States. And if the United States was having to focus on Canada and us, it'd be a lot easier. But clearly that was not the plans of the AI. Anybody else want to attack Soviets? Or the Soviets kind of just do nothing until they beat the Chinese. I kind of think that's how it's going to turn out. How many people have died in the Soviet War? 5 million. 2.7. You know, it's actually still, like, not that much. Considering how long I think this war's been going on for, I really thought a lot more people would have died. A lot of, you know... It's just so many troops. And again, so many troops that, like, I can't really push out that well. Actually, no, their defense is actually not, like, that strong. Are we going to be able to push any of these provinces? We got some troops over here from Australia. But, like, a massive attack against the entire front is not viable. And I don't see any way that would possibly work. There are 4 divisions. Like, if we can get, like, an encirclement somewhere, but... How long until our night vision research is done? It is going to be done in 107 days. So as soon as the armor operations is done, I think we want to try to get more decryption. Because right now, we have no information at all about these American troops. And fighting from a blind spot, pretty bad. Do you think we can actually push through this one province? Apparently we're getting bombarded from the shore. I don't even know how that's possible, but... It is what it says. They got some reinforcements showing up here. Again, if all of the German troops here advance with me, maybe we'd be able to get something done, but that's not going to happen. You know, as nice as it would be. Like, we don't have supplies over here either. Like, there's so many allied troops. We cannot sustain anything that's happening in Mexico right now. Which is depressing. But, that is going to be the end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I say Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. Or subscribe, and goodbye.